This is Dr. Anthony Kane with the Complete Connection Parenting Program with another parenting tip for you today. Today we're going to discuss the appropriate way to give consequences. Now before I start, I want to express that consequences are a necessary part of parenting, but they should be a very small part of parenting. I know the number of parenting programs out there that focus on consequences solely, that's all they care about, and parents are looking for that. I understand that. But I also know that when parents enroll in my programs, in the child program, the teen behavior program, one of the most common comments I get is that we don't need to punish our child anymore. Because when you work through relationships and you set up the situations with your child so that the behavior is going to happen good automatically, you never need consequences. And that should be your parenting goal. However, inevitably, there is a need for consequences, and this is how you should deliver the consequences. First of all, whatever punishment or consequence you have should be an outgrowth of the behavior. It should be related to the behavior. And second of all, the end of the consequence, if it's a time-related thing, should be related to the improvement of the behavior. Let me clarify what I mean. For example, what happened yesterday with us, and I still have problems with my children, is yesterday my son, who was young, rode his bicycle without his helmet on, even though he had just been told to wear his helmet. He forgot. Very common thing for kids to say. So as a result, so one punishment consequence could be, okay, you rode your bike with your helmet on, so you're not going to get dessert tonight. The problem with that is nowhere related to the riding a bicycle, so it's not an appropriate consequence. A better consequence, which is what we did, was, okay, you rode without your helmet, then you can't ride a bicycle and you could say for a certain period of time, for 5 days. And that is a better way of giving consequences because the consequence is related to the behavior. But even a better way is to relate the lifting of the consequence, not the 5 days, but until you show me that you can behave properly. So for example, the child he didn't ride his bicycle, he rode his bicycle without his helmet on, so he can't ride his bicycle until you show me for 3 days that you can listen and be responsible. And we have to define what that means. For him, it means listening the first time. It means not talking back, going to bed without an argument, or whatever other types of things we want him to show that he is listening to his mother and his father. And that way, you tie the consequence not only into the incident that happened that caused the consequence, which what the word consequence really means, but you also tie in the lifting of the consequence with the improvement of the behavior you're looking for. And it should be specific. It should be something the child understands and can do and should be measurable. Like not talking back for 3 days. He talks back once, he talked back, he loses it, but he understands what not talking back means. It shouldn't be, you behave good for 3 days. That's too vague. It's got to be concrete and measurable. This is Dr. Anthony Kane with the Complete Connection Parenting Program. If you'd like more parenting tips like this, please come to our website at http://